Growing up in Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes, fishing has always been in my blood. After 46 years of chasing walleye, bass, northern, and muskie, I needed a change. That's when I made the decision of a lifetime. Join me as I ditch my snow boots for flip-flops and dip my toes into the world of saltwater fishing.
Look at that bad boy. Yes.
I'm Ryan Miller, and this is FinQuest.
We're in a tiny little slice of Palm Beach County called Jupiter. I believe it's heaven. The ICW holds amazing fish. We have jacks, we have tarpon, we have snook, we have redfish. You name it, we got it. The ICW is a great place to fish with your family. There's a ton of fish. There's awesome restaurants up here in Jupiter and Palm Beach County. There's 4, 5, 6 sandbars that you can pull up. There's jet skiing. There's really great snorkeling when the tide comes in at high tide. The options are just limitless. Hey guys, we're out here on the main channel of the ICW. We got a 5 to 6 minute run here to meet up with Jupiter Live Bait with Matthew. And the big thing, in my opinion, about fishing the ICW, you control all day long and you're gonna catch some fish. But if you want a true trophy, you gotta have big, juicy, fresh live bait. Must be a popular day in Jupiter. Jupiter Live Bait is selling out. They need to go back and stock up again, and we'll follow them in and get some bait from Matthew. What do you got today for us, Matthew?
Thank you very much, Ryan. So we have some fresh caught sardines.
Okay, I like sardines.
Nice big baits.
Look at how big those guys are. A couple more scoops here. We got a lot. Look at those baits. Look at that. That boy is juicy, baby. We're off the coast of Jupiter, Florida. We just came out the inlet. If your bait guy is not around, another option of catching bait is right over here at Bait Rock. There's a series of reefs and steps. Everybody knows about them, it's public knowledge. There's Spanish sardines sitting on those. The bite is from when the sun comes right up till about 8:30. I'm using a number 6 Natural Hague sabiki rig with a 2.5 ounce lead on the bottom. This actually might just be 2. What I'm doing here is I'm watching this graph, and whenever I see a big red mark on it, I'm stopping the boat, not aggressively, but just dropping it into neutral, rolling with it. I'm dropping my sabiki rig on it. It sounds stupid, but it's important that, boom, right when you see it, you drop it, because 5 seconds later, those fish are behind you already, because there's a drift. Oh, here they are. Big mark, you see it? Can't believe they're not eating. This graph's got a ton of bait on it. So what happens is when you mark a big ball like that, and they're not biting, a lot of times you're gonna be at the tail of the ball. For some reason, these Spanish sardines, they school up and they head into the current, and the head of the ball is what feeds usually. So we're gonna go try to see if we can get to the head of the ball. We're gonna go out and around those guys. You gotta watch around too. There's one small pod, it's right in here. If you're not on them, you gotta move. See if we can get some active fish. Just because you're marking fish on the graph does not mean that those fish are active. So adjust, adapt. Those are your best days fishing. I think it's an amazing experience. Look at what a cool fishery we have in these boats, and nobody's yelling at each other, and everybody's working together. Everybody's out here for the same goal. There's a good community out here. If this is your hobby, your passion, then the more immersed you can get in the sport, meaning what's another step I can take? Well, I can start catching my own bait. We got a crew. People come out and paddleboard every morning. They got nice big groups on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings. That's another thing I love about Jupiter, the community. This girl could bench press me. Yee! Yeah! Jeremy! How you doing, brother? The guys from Blue Line just came right through here with the whole group that they were leading. And that was the manager, Jeremy, who we're meeting later. Blue Line is a surf and paddleboard shop. And that's where we're gonna meet up and grab our paddleboards later. And the kids are gonna join me and my wife, Mandy, too. My sons are Madden and Hawken, and they're 16 and 12. And my wife is like, we're just gonna say she's about 27. That's how old my wife is. And we have a connection. It's a good sign. I believe trolling motors are a little bit like snowmobiles. Anybody who lives up north in the snow knows that. They frickin' break the second you take them out. I'm just pulling us into position where I feel comfortable. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna auto anchor. So this is a really nice feature. It's gonna hold me GPS located where I wanted to stop. Now, you have to remember, you lose 7 to 10 to 15 feet, depending on the speed of the current. This is the structure that we were looking for. I call it the barge. The nets are down because there's sardines, goggle eyes, greenies, and little pilchers in those live nets. So what I'm doing is I just got a 4-0 offset circle. Really, really sharp. It's a thinner shank, and I like that because it allows the fish to swim more freely. It doesn't put weight on them. But here we have a Shimano Bait Runner 4000. I love this reel. It's so light. I have 60-pound floral here. And what I like about the Bait Runner Shimano is this. So see how that's cutting my fingers right there. There's my main drag. I can tighten it all the way up and I can't pull it, okay? I tighten it all the way down or loosen it and it pulls out easy. But here's the cool part. They don't have these up north. Well, they do, I'm sure, for catfishing, but I never use them. And so here you crank it super tight, okay? So that's your set when you're catching a fish, super tight. But here's what you do, look. Click this back once your bait's in, and look at this. You have a dual drag system. So you don't have to worry about fumbling, closing the bail when your bait's running. This rod here is a medium heavy 6'6" rod. See how small it is? It's really fun for these inshore areas. It just, you know, it makes the fight really fun. I'm gonna set my line. I want my rod set out. I want my line where I want it. I want to be all ready. The second I touch that fish, it starts dying. It starts losing scales. I'm wetting my hand that I'm grabbing the fish with. Important, okay? I go in, check a nice sardine. Here we go. I'm cradling him. That's important. Do you see this action? That's what they love. I'm gonna go right up underneath, through the mouth, and right out through the nose. I'm gonna close my live well. That's huge. Scars on your shins from stepping in there. I'm gonna take this bait. We're gonna pitch it out, and it's probably gonna wanna swim away. There we go. Something's on it already. I can see him on it. Okay, starting to take here. You see this take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now watch. I'm nice and smooth, and I just reel, and that was a cat because he's coming out. There he is. That's a nice snook. There. See how much more fun it is on this tiny little rod? That's a nice snook. Oh! Look at him, he came in. Look at him, he spit our bait right on the boat. I'm gonna just pull him in real quick because he's not that big. All right, guys, here's my snook. You can see he's right. That is the beauty of a circle hook. He ate it, it was in his throat. But the circle hook comes out and hooks here. It doesn't kill the fish. We're not pulling guts. Watch this easy unhook. Right there, even my hand, okay. This is, I'd say probably 23, 24. It's a small snook. Slot is 28 to 32. It's not open right now anyways. It's all catch and release. And we love these guys, so we're gonna let them go. Say bye-bye. So what we're gonna do, get this guy back in the water. We have warmer waters right now in Jupiter, so it's important to really resuscitate these fish. And I like to make sure they're really good before I let them go, because here, there could be a 10-foot bull shark right underneath my boat waiting for this guy to go. So he's looking pretty good. We're gonna turn him, and we're gonna, there you go, he's gone. All right, little snook, let's get another one. Now I switched over, and I lightened my drag. There it goes, right there. See, I have a fish on right now, watch. See that? I have a fish on. It is pulling drag right now. I'm being patient. I'm letting that fish eat. It's already eaten, but I got a circle anyways. So I kind of want him to run again so I know he's on there, but I'm gonna go ahead and reel tight and stick him, watch. Oh, that was a good jump. Oh. Okay, fun fish. This guy was a little smaller actually. Well, about the same size or a little smaller. So these are all what I call flippers, so you can just flip them right in. That's the beauty of it, right? Is I didn't hardly harm this fish at all. He's just a little tiny guy. We're gonna let him go. Watch how quick this one's gonna revive. See, boom, he's gone. Okay, here we go. This should get eaten. There we go. That guy got, see how fast he's moving? There you go. See that? Strike right on the water. Here, we're hit now. He's taking me over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it. See that? I just reeled tight. Nice jump. He comes again. Oh! Nice jumps, man. Nice jumps. Okay, just a smaller snook, a little bigger, a little bigger. I should really just, I'm gonna leave this snook in the water for a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the glove on, because being out here and working with this stuff all the time, it just ruins your hands. Look at this. Oh, look at him. This is just a leaderable fish, right? So we go like that. We're really aggressive. We're grabbing really hard here. These lines right here, they can hurt you pretty bad if you get up in there. There's so much force on these fish that it's like a metal bar going into your hand. Once again, beautiful snook. We're gonna release him. I'll have you just follow me down. And so we're going in the water, and I'm gonna switch hands. I'm gonna let him chew on my thumb. Do you see that? He's chewing on my thumb. This guy's biting pretty good now. See, there you go. There, boom. Give him a little swat in the butt. He's out. Let's get another one. There we go. That's a good hook in right there. That is it. Okay, there he is. Got him. There he is. And there's my bait. Did you see him eat right? He ate, oh, that's a nicer snook too. He ate right there on the surface. That was cool. Man, they are feeding. When you can, it's not often you can drag a sardine around like that at 9:30 in the morning with full sunlight and 3.5 feet of water. I mean, that just pays tribute to the fishery we have here in Palm Beach, you know? Nice fish here. Oh, there's a couple snook that came up right by him. They're following so these snooks are schooly. When something's happening with one, the others are gonna come over and be like, oh, what's up? Let's check it out. So I just saw 5 or 6 or 7 of them there. So we'll pull this guy up. We will take him off very quickly. And I like to have the glove on the other hand, but I'm being aggressive. You see with the glove, I can get real aggressive. Not the strongest guy in the world, but I can do 20 pull-ups and he still shakes out of my hands sometimes. So snook are also hermaphrodites. The ones that start out as males, I think around 2 to 3 years old, they can transition into females. So all the really large snook, I believe, are all females. So it's really important to get those big ones back. And he's gonna go right away. There you go. And so we're just gonna drift it once to see if we can't get a hookup on a dead. There we go, I got bit. Real small. Yep, there we go, I'm bit. So that's on a dead bait, guys. That's not even live. I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna stick this thing and try to get him out of that net. He's on the other side of that net. There, I got him out. You see how you gotta get him out like that? There, he's out. There he jumps, boom. Switch over to here. Here he's gonna come, he's gonna jump again. He's coming up to jump. Okay, beautiful fish, a little bigger. I can lift this one and show him to you on this side. He's a little bigger. I caught 6, 7 snook in a row right here. It's been 15, 20 minutes. We're gonna run out of bait. So let's let this guy go. We've got enough of those videos, so he's ready to go. He's fired. Let him go, he's out. Caught a bunch of good fish. Let's go hook up with my family. They're over at Blue Line Paddleboards. Jeremy's gonna help us out. We're gonna get some paddleboards and go have a fun afternoon. I had a great time fishing. Thanks for hanging with me on the Intercoastal. What a great day. My boys are super interested in paddleboarding. What a great way to get out, explore the water, a great exercise. You go at a pace that's a little easier to look in the water and see stuff. So with us today is my youngest Hawken and my oldest Madden. We're gonna look at Jeremy here at Blue Line. He is the expert with paddleboards.
Here in beautiful Jupiter, we have so many options. So you can paddle out back on the intracoastal waterways, super flat lake-like conditions. Awesome for some inshore fishing, cruising, exploring, go through the mangroves, but then we also have the beauty of going out on the beach side, especially in the summertime when it's really flat.
What board would you put him on?
Yeah, so weight and height has a little bit of a thing, but I always put everybody on the biggest boards possible.
Okay.
For smaller paddlers, everybody can paddle around. We have 10-6, well these ones, we have a 10-4, a 10-6, 11-4, and 11-6. Those are the general shapes. You could put the dog on the front, kids on the front. They can float up. The 11-6 floats up to 350 pounds.
Wow.
That's for a total beginner.
Wow.
As you get more experience, you can even carry up to 400. I weigh 210 pounds. I have 2 golden retrievers I paddle with.
Hi, I'm Mandy. I was just sharing with Ryan. This is my favorite spot to paddleboard in Palm Beach County. It's called Kayakers Landing. And what's great about it is you can either approach it from the boat or you can park literally 10 feet from where the water starts and unload your paddleboard and come out here and you're in the water within like 3 minutes.
All right, hey guys, we just pulled back up to a structure. We had the paddle boards on, so we decided to do something kind of fun. My wife, Mandy, and my son, Madden, have a challenge going on who can catch the biggest snook on a paddleboard in current with dead sardines. So this is a tough one. It's a lot easier to do it from the boat. If you do it on a paddleboard, you gotta manage the board, you gotta manage your casting, and then you got to fight the fish and keep them out of the net. So I'm curious to see how this works. Oh, and that one's going to go right in the nets. Oh, she got it out. That was amazing. This is the kind of stuff we do because we get bored, so it's kind of fun. Now, we don't have live and it's midday. There he goes. He's on. Madden's on. Oh, he's going to get it. Oh, my God. Look at him. He's falling off the board. Oh, did you lose him? Oh, that was awesome. Let me get you another bait. You hauled it, bro. You got bit? Here you go. Rod's on. I think you're good. Got it? Good. Okay. Uh-oh, we got a paddle in the water now. We got a little bit of chaos from Team Madden. What's going on here, buddy? Mandy, now's your opportunity. Get up ahead of him, get in position, and outfish him. You want to try the other side, Madden? Okay, I'll follow you around. We're gonna switch over to the shallower side and see if that can't give us some better results. There you go, good shot, perfect shot. Bring it to the left so it gets off that rope. Oh, he's got a fish. It's taking him around. Look at him, it's pulled him in the water. Look at that. Oh, that is so awesome. Back him out, walk backwards. Swim backwards. There you go. Woohoo! That is so awesome, dude. Oh, that is so awesome. Look at that. We just got to see what happens. We were here about 7 minutes, and my son was able to catch a nice, I'd say it's 24 snook. He's gonna have a really hard time holding that. Don't get that hook in your hand. Woo! Nice job, buddy. So guys, what we have here is we have my youngest, go ahead and hold him up for the camera. Caught a nice little snooky here, and he did it from in the water on a paddleboard. All right, I gotta move the boat. Let him go. Oh yeah, that's something big. Here, we're gonna switch over and do that. We're gonna see what that is.
That's a shark. Babe.
Yep, I'm on it. Okay guys, Mandy, you on the boat? Okay, I think we got a shark here. So, I'm pretty sure we do. I'm on the guide rail, so be careful, Mandy. I'm gonna come to this back corner, close this. Back us up. Okay, see, I'm letting him eat right now. You see how he's eating? He is eating. I'm letting him take that bait. I'm letting him swallow it. He's gonna stop in a second. He'll probably flip the bait and digest it. So we're gonna hit him right about now. It's gonna be chaos. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh! Oh, that's a big fish. Oh God. Yep, that's a big fish. That might just be a jack. It might not even be a shark. Okay, back me up. There, now I got a belt on, I can fight him a little better. I'm not locking down my drag yet because he's still tired. I want to stay on the inside of that. I can't have that shark go by it. This way. Okay, something down there. I see color, guys. It's a nice big nurse, I think. Oh, look at him. You got him on camera here? He's about 125 pound nurse. You can tell he's a nurse because of the brown color and his whippy kind of tail. He seems softer, smoother, more cuddly. Oh, it's a big shark. Ah! Than big bulls. Okay, so this is our nurse. He's sitting underneath that dot. Whoa, here we go, baby. I want to get the hook out of him if I can. The hook will rust out in a week or so. Now, the key is you don't want your hand anywhere near that. There, come on, buddy. We almost got you out. Boom! Clean release. I'm really tired. And the reason I'm exhausted is I had to get him out because if he goes into the dock, game over. We're done. You can't, he'll wrap you around the dock. Wow, what an amazing day on the Intercoastal. Thanks so much for coming out with us, and we'll see you next time on FinQuest. Did you guys see that? Oh, there's a fish. Go.
This show was filmed in Palm Beach County.